What's up, guys?
Yo!
Mark from DSCD and Jack is here. I've noticed, so before I get into it, I've noticed like our last 3 videos did not let us monetize it. I don't know if it's me cursing. So I'll try not to curse in the beginning of the video.
At least not in the intro.
Yeah, exactly, right? So hopefully this would, let's test this. Anyway, so I wanted to make a video about using misleading titles to get traffic to your eBay listings, right? And Jack is here, so he doesn't retitle really and doesn't use
Nope.
any of that type of stuff.
I used to, so I know a bit about it, which may be useful.
Right, and I used to, so that's kind of why we're doing it, right? So the name of the game, as far as I'm concerned, not Jack listing 80,000 listings, because some of you guys who are just starting out can't really do that. But the name of the game when you have not that big of an eBay account is listing items. Fuck, we have another video to do, I forgot. Yeah, listing items. I guess we could check it on your computer. What was I saying? Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, the name of the game on eBay dropshipping is about getting listing items where you'll show up in eBay search and people just buy the item, right?
You want to show up on the first page of the search result, ideally in the top of that page, and then you're almost guaranteed sales. If you're on the second, third, fourth page,
yeah, it just doesn't, you're just not going to get many sales, right? Generally speaking, you're not going to get traffic from outside of eBay. So the game is the eBay search, not Google, not fucking Yahoo, not Bing, but the eBay search. Now, one thing that I've done in the past, and this is what this video is about, is using misleading words in the title to get traffic. Now, let me explain what I mean by that. I mentioned before that I used to sell this bouncy castle from Target, and Target sold the same bouncy castle on eBay because Target has an eBay store.
Yeah.
I don't know, do they still have an eBay store?
yeah, and Target also, so some sources are now doing freight forwarding themselves. That's a separate video though.
Ah, right,
I
true.
found 3 sources now that are doing that.
Okay,
Yeah.
sweet. So Target has a store on eBay, so people wonder like, Mark, how could you sell the same shit for more money and people buy it? So it comes down to, it comes down to the title, right? Because Target will name, like this bouncy castle was named something like Bonsai Water Slide, right? But,
Bonsai!
yeah, some shit, right? But my title would be like, Kids Bouncy Castle Backyard Party, blah, blah, blah. So I use all these keywords in order to rank for what people are searching for. Now, what I did with this bouncy castle, and this is about a year ago, right? Because I don't sell anymore for the same reason. So what I did with this bouncy castle is in the title, I put commercial bouncy castle.
So because up until this point, you haven't said anything misleading about it.
Right, so you're trying.
Yeah, I was
so
like,
you're trying to
going
figure
with
out
this?
where the fuck I'm going. Right, so I put commercial bouncy castles. So what I did was 2 things. People who were looking for commercial bouncy castles will find my bouncy castle. And because it was not a commercial bouncy castle, it was a lot cheaper than all the other commercial bouncy castles, but it was also a lot more expensive than
Like a red,
the regular bouncy castle, right? A lot more expensive. Like I want to say that it was like $675 and I was selling it for like $1,200. So I was making like $400 a pop. And so that is very tempting to keep going because I'm making $400 a pop. I'm selling one of these a week. So I'm making $1,600 a month, right? But, so 2 things were happening. Well, one thing was happening mainly. 1 in 2 of the sales, people were pissed because it was not a fucking commercial bouncy castle.
Yeah.
But some of the people didn't even notice it wasn't a commercial bouncy castle. So some of the people still kept it. So it was a complete lie, right? So when you're doing these things, so I encourage you guys not to do it. Not really, because in that case with the commercial bouncy castle, that was just a complete lie and misrepresentation of what the fuck I was selling. And in the end, that will cause a lot of problems and chargebacks and that type of shit. And it's chargebacks for a big fucking item.
Yeah.
But
It's against eBay's terms there's a word for it, like
to completely misrepresent. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that you brought up is against eBay terms, because one thing that eBay has in its algorithm that works against that. So this is what I wanted to, this is kind of where I was getting at why you guys should not do this, and you learn it from my mistakes and whatever, right? One thing that eBay has in its algorithm, now we see that because we use the eBay API to develop the Yashini, and eBay puts out videos on YouTube, so you guys should actually fucking watch eBay's YouTube channel. They don't put out regularly.
eBay has a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even know that. You know YouTube has a YouTube channel?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I didn't, what fuck was I saying?
You were saying you were getting
Right.
Yeah.
So eBay's algorithm has something to counteract that. So the crazy thing is, if you get a lot of views and you get no sales and no watchers, you could get 1,000 views a day, but once you're not getting sales and watchers, after I think 3 or 4 days, eBay is going to deal, like, you're going to drop to the bottom of the search. Some of you may not even show up in the search results for that item.
Yeah.
Right?
Because from eBay's end, it's unusual for an item to get a lot of attention, but then no purchases and no watchers.
Yeah.
Purchases and watchers indicate interest. Views don't necessarily indicate interest in actually purchasing the item. So eBay will notice that there's a whole bunch of attention, but then no positive buyer experience. Right. So they're not going to be very happy about that.
So that's actually a negative buyer experience. So understand that everything eBay is doing is not just to fuck with sellers, right? It's to keep the buyers happy, and they want that when a buyer is searching for something, they find the right thing and they just buy it and keep it moving. They want the process of searching and buying to be as quickly as simple as possible. And by using misleading titles, yes, you're going to get traffic, but it's going to hurt your eBay rank. And I know a lot of you guys would like, why the fuck would you even do this video? It's just certain things that I've done. Like when you desperately want to make money,
yeah,
you will want to do these shortcuts.
If you know you can make, you know, a couple $100 in the next day and have to deal with it in a month,
you might be tempted to do it. And I've done it, right? Like I'm not even talking about like some arbitrary person out there. Like I did it when I was just like $400, fuck. But after getting chargebacks and problems so many times, and with the eBay search, at the end of the day, it's just not worth it. Mm-hmm. And the crazy thing is, the algorithm also picks up on problematic items. So if you get a high, and I don't know the exact percentage, but if you get a high percent of cases on a specific item, that also will affect your eBay rank. Mm-hmm. So all those misleading things, it's just something I figured I'll bring up. Again, something that I've done in the past and I didn't make a video about. I have a list of like 50 videos on my email that I just try to knock out. And yeah, so that's why I wanted to. But
there's always more stuff to make videos about.
Yeah, but have you done, when you used to retitle, yeah, I don't want to fall in the pool. When you used to retitle, have you done anything like that?
No, I've done it by accident. Like, there's times that Walmart has said, like silver something something watch, and then at the very end of the title it says like pseudo silver, like it's just a coating, but then when I post that part gets cut out.
Ah, okay.
So like
okay.
I've never purposefully done it, but it has happened where a buyer's purchased something and it's been like, this isn't a ceramic watch, this is a ceramic coated watch, and it's not worth as much.
Oh yeah, and then yeah, because a lot of, what is it, is it maple? There's furniture that comes in like a color of a type of wood. What type of wood is it?
Like a wood that's endangered or something?
Yeah, it's like no, it's not just you can't sell it, right? There's expensive. I'm trying to remember. There's a certain color. It's not like most of the furniture on Walmart comes in like
cedar, something.
Either cedar or I can't remember, but basically they'll use like the name of the wood as the color.
Ah, but it's not actually that wood.
It's not that wood. It's just colored in that. What the fuck? It might be maple.
Imitation maple syrup.
Yeah, it's some type of wood, but I can't remember it. But that and those type of things, you will feel inclined to just leave out. And I've done it in the past. But you don't, the problems you get at the end of the day, you don't want those problems.
Yeah.
And the other thing is you'll see competitors doing that. And I saw competitors doing that. And that's what tempted me to do it. And that's why I did some of the times. But at the end of the day, 99% of those guys are not drop shipping anymore.
Yeah.
and have just fallen off. And you don't want to be one of those guys to lose your account just because of shortcuts you're taking.
Yeah.
Just accept the fact that we have the opportunity to make money drop shipping on eBay, and just try your best not to do any of those fucked up
Why
shortcuts.
make money producing tons of problems when you could learn to make money without making problems?
Yeah, it might be easier in the beginning, and yeah, you want to pay your rent on time, but or you want to eat like I did. But at the end of the day, just put in the extra work so you survive long term and you don't take any shortcuts. All right. So anyway, love you guys, traveling world. That's all I want to go on. That we have some other videos that I want to do today, but I also want to get out. I want to change a scene today, so we might go somewhere. Anyway, love you guys. Subscribe. Check in the description. I have free training and free mastermind group. And Jax, there's a link to his channel in the description. Have a good one, guys. Later.
Ciao.